Let's bring out the fire for your Minnesota Timberwolves. At the point guard position, at 6'3", number 4, Robert at the small forward position, standing 6'5", number 9, Nikhil Walker. In the middle, standing 7 feet 1, number 27, starting at the end of the forward position, at 6'9", number 30, Julius Randle. At the end of our position, standing 6'4", number 5,
Hello and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports this Tuesday evening. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Kelly Oubre.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. George and Martin looking to produce at the forward spots. Kyle Lowry out there with Kelly Oubre, and it's Embiid in at the 5. And for the Timberwolves, Dillingham out there with Edwards. Then there's Rudy Gobert, then it's Julius Randle, and it's Alexander Walker in at the small forward position. You know, in game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, B.A., proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
Randle outside. Pass to Dillingham. Now here's Gobert. And here's Edwards. Fires for 3. Drills it from deep.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
There's a screen. Here's Embiid. Martin outside. Now here's Oubre. Not a lot of room. 4 on the clock. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Allie LaForce had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. Allie, what do you have to say?
Facing off with Paul George tonight, I asked them what makes PG such a special player. Coach said, quote, well, he has a huge effect on the game. Paul can shut down your best scorer on one end and then put up 30 or 40 on the other. Tough to beat that. Paul George, he will have a lot to say about this one, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Pass to Randle. And it's Randle with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
Now Embiid. Back to George. Shot to stop the run. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
That's good from George.
And you got to give Paul George credit for his mental toughness. There's always lots of chatter out there, but he tunes it out and just focuses on his game.
George hits them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Pass to Dillingham. Back to Edwards. Now here's Gobert. George with a steal. And the layup is good off the glass.
Getting it done inside. You know, I love seeing George be active on the interior.
Randall outside. Oh, deflected. Here's Martin. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Randall can't hit.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Pass to George. Here's Martin. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Here's Randall. He's guarded by Martin. Here's Dillingham. Gobert with a screen on Lowry. Here's Dillingham. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Dillingham was the 6th man during his lone college season, Grant, and he proved to be instant offense.
Oh, he's got elite speed. He's great at creating space, and he's incredibly shifty. You know, he reminds me of Lou Williams in terms of physique and ability.
The first free throw is good. He does not get the second one. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning. Negates the tight defense with the fadeaway, slick move, and a nice touch on the shot.
Outside Edwards. Puts it up from 17, and that's off the glass and in. Edwards has got 7 points in the game.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to review the game plan.
All right, guys, it's dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching.
Here in March, things are heating up. Let's check out the teams in the West. Taking a look at Minnesota, with the playoffs fast approaching, they are well positioned at second place in the conference.
Seeing where the Timberwolves are, they've been terrific throughout the regular season, showing they may be just the team to beat in the postseason.
The Sixers trailing. Pass to Embiid. And here's Oubre. Martin with a screen on Edwards. Oubre against Edwards. Lowry outside. Just 3 to shoot. A deep 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
You have to credit their game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
And yeah, Randall is absolutely a threat from in between. Something that D has to recognize and adjust accordingly.
Gobert against Embiid. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Gobert. Here's Edwards. The quick look, no good that time. 76ers trail by 4. Lowry with it. In the game against Portland, very impressive. Oubre finds Martin. Now here's Lowry. Here's Embiid. Shoots over Randall. Embiid misses. Minnesota leading by 4. Now here's Edwards. Really played well against Phoenix in his last game.
Well, he obviously came in ready to play, already hitting 4 of his first 5 shots.
Lowry outside. Back to George. Screen by Embiid. George, no good. For Minnesota, they've got 6 of 8 shots to go. Randall deciding where to go with it. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
And he knocks down the first one.
Certain guys can remake their games to fit the times. Randall's worked on his right hand and his jump shooting. He's a much more versatile threat now at the offensive end.
And Randall drops them both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Down on the court, here's the Passive Ice Squad. Get on the here.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Rudy Gobert.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
'76ers trail by 8. Lowry outside. Oubre against Edwards. For 3, Lowry. knocks down the long J.
Well, he's been doing it for such a long time. The defense has to play Lowry tougher from three.
Pass to Gobert. That's tipped. Outside Oubre. Now here's Lowry. He's guarded closely. George for three. Offensive board. Yabusele sinks the tray.
And he's such a unique talent at both ends. Embiid with the vision that time.
For Minnesota, they've got 6 of 8 shots to go. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. Here's Oubre, following the score by Minnesota. Pass to Lowry. It's George on the wing. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Yes, such a skilled scorer. When George is looking to attack, it puts pressure on the D.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. First free throw is good.
You're not going to find many better two-way players than George. He gets after it at both ends every night.
Both teams will make substitutions. George hits them both. And so Randall will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Ingles. Ingles, a screen on Martin. Top of the key. That one's good for 2. Randall's got 8 points. So it's Philadelphia now. 4-point game. Here's Yabusele. Back to George. Over Ingles. George, no good.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going. But
okay!
Oh, my gosh.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Here's Gordon. To the inside. Here's Martin. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
DiVincenzo, pass to Ingles. The three-pointer off the mark. 76ers trail by 4. Jackson surveying the D. Pass to George. 1:44 left in the first quarter. Knocks it down from distance. 9 points in the game.
You're capable of shooting 40% from deep for a season. Paul George is steady from downtown.
Ingles, a screen on Jackson. DiVincenzo against Gordon. Randall. And it's Martin with the rebound.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
George outside. Gordon on the wing. Martin with a screen on Ingles. And here's Gordon from the arc. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Martin against Randall. Can they get it? Randall with another miss. The Sixers leading. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Here's George. And the the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
DiVincenzo against Jackson. Launches it. Fires in the triple. Shannon's got 5 now. 23 seconds left in the first. And here's George. He had a big outing in that Trailblazers game as well. The rebound by Ingles. Here's Shannon, defended by Gordon, and Shannon gets it to go.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And George launches it from deep. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jayson Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Taking a look at the 76ers. We've got Jackson. Joel Embiid is out there with Kenyon Martin. And it's Doughton in at the point. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Edwards. Inside. Ingles, no good. Philadelphia has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Jackson on the wing. DiVincenzo covering. Reed against Embiid. 6 to shoot. Jackson with it. The 3 is up. The rebound by Shannon. Timberwolves shooting an amazing 61%. Looking confident. DiVincenzo against Jackson. And here's Edwards outside. Oh, Edwards! Money on the triple!
Well, it might not be fair, but most nights we expect Edwards to put up big scoring numbers. That's what you ask of your stars.
Embiid passes to Doughton. Screen by Embiid. Down low. And then Embiid with the dunk.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
This is a potential finals preview, as good as it gets early in the season.
Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
And the first one at the line is good. And stand while Edwards has pushed back. It hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
And Minnesota making a change here. Garza is checked in. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Well, what you have to love about Edwards is his drive. This is a guy that wants to be an all-time great when it's all said and done.
Now Jackson hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Embiid is screen on DiVincenzo. Yes! Embiid from in close.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim. And
a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Reed can't hit.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Jackson. And here's Embiid. It's deflected. Minnesota has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Edwards. The rebound by Yabusele. The 76ers have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Kicks it out to Jackson. Here's Yabusele. Pass to Embiid. 5 on the clock. Shoots from the baseline. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Here's Garza. He's scoreless. Ingles passes to Garza. Off the mark there with a 3. The Sixers trailing. Martin, left side. Pass to Jackson. To the paint. Yabusele, hook that. He's got 5.
Yeah, sees the floor well. I mean, Jackson, a fantastic facilitator.
Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Now here's Edwards, tightly guarded. Pass to Garza. Back to Edwards to stop the drought. It's good! Edwards, what strength!
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Minnesota will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Garza. Julius Randle comes in for Reed. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Ingles. And Dillingham subbed in for DiVincenzo. Oubre passes to Martin. Oubre against Edwards. Here's Embiid. And that's good from 17 feet. Embiid's got 6 in the quarter.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Outside Edwards. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Embiid against Gobert. Embiid passes to Lowry. Out to Oubre. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Randle. And the 76ers tack on 2 more. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Edwards. Here's the 3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. Oubre with it. Checked by Randall. The baseline, Jay. Oubre can't hit. And so Randall will bring it up for the Timberwolves. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip.
The defense does just enough to alter that shot.
Martin outside. Outside Oubre. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Randall, a screen on Embiid. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Hits a 3-pointer.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Martin outside. Oubre finds George. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. George has got 14 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Gobert with a screen on Lowry. Puts it up from 17. Dillingham with the bucket. Dillingham's got 5 points in the quarter. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
And here's Oubre from the arc. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie. Alexander Walker with it. Embiid's there. Randall outside. Gobert with a screen on George. To the middle. Pulls up. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Gobert. And it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead. The 76ers have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one too, assuming his countryman Victor Wembanyama doesn't start taking the reins.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Come on, get up for your Timberwolves.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. Now that we're late into the season, here's how the East stacks up. You take a look at Philadelphia, and after a subpar season, there have been some questions about the direction of this franchise.
When I look at the 76ers, this year hasn't worked out for them at all. They were being talked about as a title contender in the preseason.
I agree, guys. I thought they'd be a lot better. Sometimes you can have disappointing years like this, though, and they're not a lot of fun to be a part of.
Offensive rebound. The 76ers have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. All right, let's take a look at the highest scoring teams over the past month in the NBA. The Timberwolves, number 1.
This team has really found a great offensive rhythm lately. Running smart plays, sharing the ball, and racking up points.
First one falls. No good on the second free throw.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Here's Randall. Back to Alexander Walker. Gobert with a screen on Lowry. Oh, Gobert rocking the rim.
Well, it's like Gobert's got magnets in his hands. He's led the league in rebounding before in his career.
There's 31 seconds left in the second. Here's Yabusele, defended by Gobert. And down it goes. 2 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Dillingham. 6 points for him. And he makes it on the layup. Dillingham's got 8.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word.
These are return to the center court. And get ready for the big half-court side. Drums, please. The rendering of the Celtics. One more time. A lot of applause for the participants.
Welcome, everybody. Let's jump right in with a look at the Players of the Week. In the Western Conference, LeBron James.
Well, LeBron is no stranger to this award. Listen, he probably don't even know he won it. Man's been tearing it up, like he always does, leading his team in a huge way. People talk about his scoring, but it's the playmaking that's just as impactful.
And a look back now at the first half, as the Sixers have a tight game on their hands.
They're not showing enough fight defensively. Take some pride in getting some stops. This is when your leader has to step in and say something.
Yeah, tough to beat a team that's shooting double nickels from the field. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
They've got Rudy Gobert, Julius Randle out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Dillingham, and it's Edwards in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randle, he usually gets the best of it.
Oubre on the wing. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Philadelphia shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. No good on that one. And he's good on the second. Here's Dillingham. Outside, Alexander-Walker takes the 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight. For 3, George. Dillingham with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Fires the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Dillingham's got 11.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
George for 3, and his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
And you got to appreciate the competitive fire on display. It's almost like George says, you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for revenge.
Alexander-Walker, the pass to Randle. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. 76ers trail by 3. It's Martin on the wing. Checked by Randle. Pass to Embiid. The shot comes out. Good D by Gobert.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
And over the years, Randle has stepped up his role, an assertive scorer and a natural leader.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. The free throw drops for Randle. So he gets them both. Into the 3rd. 2 minutes in now. George with it. He's got 18. Here's Embiid. No good off the glass.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Dillingham. To the paint. Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards bringing the heat.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards. Taking the contact but staying committed to his finish.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
It's time for game. If you see the top of the screen, you know what to do. Show us the move. Look at the move.
Our 2K leaderboard looks at the small forward position, the block leaders during the second half of the season. You look at Alexander Walker, top 5 in block shots. He challenges everything.
These are some of the most athletic, relentless defenders in the league. They'll do whatever it takes to interfere with each and every shot.
Well, and having that kind of length and activity on the wing, that's really something you need in this league to win at the highest level.
Embiid against Gobert. Embiid passes to George. Clock at 6. There's the 3. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Randall draws the double. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys. But now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
And he makes a first. And Randall drops them both.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
And so George will bring it up for Philadelphia. They trail by 9. Pass to Embiid. Over Gobert. Embiid can't hit.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
And Gobert with the stuff.
What a slam by Gobert. He's solid getting positioning inside and using it to his advantage.
Back to Lowry. Pass to Oubre. George outside. Will it go? Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Dillingham. He's guarded by Lowry. Dillingham with the bucket.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
So it's Philadelphia now. It's a 13-point game. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
George for 3. Counted from distance. George has got 6 in the quarter.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
76ers trail by 12. Outside Oubre. Back to Lowry. George outside. And he banks in the layup. George has got 23 points.
Yeah, it seems like George could do this all night. He just keeps finding shots.
Here's Dillingham. He's guarded by Lowry. Outside Edwards. Lets it go from 14. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Give him 23.
Effective use of the mid-range there by Edwards. He's a true 3-level scorer.
Martin inside. Checked by Randall. Here's Oubre. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 12. Paul George pulls it in. Philadelphia's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pass to Oubre. Now here's Embiid from downtown. Oh, Embiid knocking it down from downtown.
Without missing a beat, Embiid gets the shot up, and that's the work of an assertive offensive player.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. The 76ers also with a sub. Jackson is checked in. Here's DiVincenzo. Yet to see a basket. Randall outside. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Minnesota again missing.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother.
Inside. Here's George. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. George has got 25 points.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Releases. Minnesota again missing.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Takes a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. DiVincenzo with the screen on Martin. Here's Randall. It's good from the top of the key. Randall's got 16 points.
Yeah, excellent work in pick and roll. Now, Randall looking crafty at creating for himself there.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 11. And here's Randall. Pass to Dillingham. Back to Randall. Here's Dillingham. Lets it fly. That won't go either for Randall. 76ers trail by 6. Jackson on the wing. DiVincenzo covering. DiVincenzo against Jackson. To the right side. Lowry surveys the D. Good work defensively by Randall.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Philadelphia's got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Martin with a screen on Edwards. Here's George. The Sixers with another miss. The Timberwolves lead by 6. Pass to Edwards. DiVincenzo against Martin. Randall, a screen on Martin. Right side, DiVincenzo. And And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Foul on Martin.
Man, good whistle there.
At the line for 2, Dillingham.
And he drops it first. And Minnesota with some changes. Reed's checked in for Gobert. And it's Ingles in for Edwards. The 76ers making a switch here. Both shots good from the stripe. 1:03 left in the third quarter. Jackson outside. Knocks it loose. DiVincenzo with the steal. That's good from Dillingham. On the assist by DiVincenzo. Dillingham's got 11 points here in the second half. 76ers trail by 10. Now Jackson. Still no points. Pass to George to win the drought. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Man, it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
And it's Randall with the jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And for the 76ers, they're shooting just 42% so far in the game. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Jackson outside. Just 5 on the clock. George, right side. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. And so it's Minnesota now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They've been fantastic pushing the ball. Fast break points a key to this lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, that's great decision making and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. They've got Kenyon Martin. Joel Embiid is out there with Jackson. And it's Doughton in at the point. Here's Shannon. He's guarded by Martin. Shannon's shot is off. 76ers trail by 12. Jackson outside. Here's Embiid. Oh, wow! Embiid! So strong!
The control and focus from Embiid, able to absorb hits from the defense and still finish.
Edwards for 3. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
Here's Yabusele. 3-pointer. Hits the trifecta.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Edwards against Jackson. Fades back. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim. Edwards got 25 points in the game.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Here's Yabusele. To the inside, Embiid. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter. Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. Here's Shannon. He's guarded by Martin. For three, DiVincenzo. And it's Martin with the rebound. Martin's got 5 rebounds tonight. Jackson with it. There's a screen. And he drives in. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, that's the most dangerous part of Jackson's game. He's difficult to guard when he's in attack mode.
Jackson against Edwards. Pass to Reed. Edwards with it. Edwards on the move. And Edwards slams it in.
Hey, good luck stopping Edwards when he puts his head down and attacks the basket.
Here's Doughton. DiVincenzo covering. Embiid, a screen on DiVincenzo. Down low. Shot is up. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, I've been a little surprised by how many mid-range jump shots they're taking and hitting. But so far, that seems to be the recipe that's working for them.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
First one falls for him. Dillingham's checked in for DiVincenzo. Kyle Lowry's checked in for the Sixers. He's perfect from the line this time. 76ers trail by 7. Pass to Embiid. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth.
He can be such a physical force. It's so hard to keep Embiid from getting to the free throw line.
2 shots. Joel Embiid.
Free throw drops for Embiid.
They're one of the most well-rounded players in the game. Embiid is also a top-notch trash talker, too. I mean, he knows how to get under the skin of his opponents.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Minnesota. And Embiid drops them both. The Timberwolves lead by 5. Outside, DiVincenzo. The 3-ball on target from range. DiVincenzo's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Up top, Lowry. Oh, and Reed with a block.
Well, Reed really gets after it on defense. He's a big man that loves coming up with blocks.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside, Ingles. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Lowry, right side. Now here's Embiid. And he nails that one right through the heart. Embiid's got 10 points in the quarter.
Flat out dominant. Joel Embiid having his way tonight.
Here's the pick. Ingles from outside. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Jackson finds Embiid. Here's Lowry. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. Julius Randle comes in for Ingles. Martin, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Paul George comes in for Jackson.
Drafted all the way back in 2006, Kyle Lowry is still a quality point guard in this league. That's really impressive.
DiVincenzo with it. Guarded now by George. Dillingham with the bucket.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Embiid inside. He's against Gobert.
And the moment Embiid gets the ball anywhere near the hoop, it's over. Too strong to stop without fouling.
2 shots. Joel Embiid.
First one falls, and Minnesota making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in, and Philadelphia also making a switch. Oubre's checked in. And Embiid drops them both.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Dillingham. Shot clock at 5. Picked by Gobert. Let's go with a 3. Dillingham, no good. 76ers trail by 6. Here's George. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randall's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Dillingham. Randall, a screen on Oubre. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
Martin outside. Now Embiid. Releases. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Embiid's got 25 points.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Edwards against Oubre. Edwards can't hit.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
Double digits for him on the glass. He's getting it done.
And here's Lowry from the arc. Alexander Walker grabs the board.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Gobert passes to Randall. Edwards for 3. Paul George pulls it in. 76ers trail by 7. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randall's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And here's Dillingham from the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. From the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. 76ers trail by 10. Now here's Lowry. Pass to Embiid. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
He's so tough to stop. Even when you hit Embiid, he possesses the strength to muscle shots in.
Here's Dillingham. Randall, a screen on Lowry.
76ers foul. Oubre. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Timberwolves, Dillingham. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 9-point game here. And so Lowry will bring it up for the 76ers. Pass to Embiid. Back to Lowry. Randall against Martin. 5 to shoot. Here's Oubre. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. And Chris Finch has called timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Randall against Martin. A minute and a half left in the fourth quarter. Counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
And every season, Randall seems to shoulder more of the offensive load. It's what allows him to dominate sometimes.
Embiid inside, defended by Gobert.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Timberwolves.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that any time momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
After coming away with this W, this will give them 42 wins on the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Anthony Edwards.
And he found a way to leave his mark on every facet of the game. His activity and energy were huge factors.
Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by the Sixers. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Martin outside. Lowry right side. Pass to Embiid. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And time to present our player of the game.